What do a dog, a pig, a cow, a goat, and you have in common? Well, I'll tell you. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you wear. And how many rings you got on your finger, I don't care. If those lyrics sound a little bit familiar, it's because we are doing a dance to dig a little deeper from The Princess and the Frog. So let's hop right on into it. Alrighty friends, so the very first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit of a wide stance, put your legs out here, you're gonna put your hands flat, almost like they're on a table or sitting on a counter, and we're just gonna kind of rock from side to side, okay? You just bend your knees, move from side to side, really easy. And you're just gonna do that 4 times. You're gonna go right, left, left. Then after that, also pretty easy, we're gonna do some step snaps, so right, left. And when we do those snaps, after you've come from having a wide stance here, you're just gonna kind of walk them in a little bit closer together, all right? And with the snaps, have fun with them, make them your own. Just because I did it like this doesn't mean you have to do it like that. You can have both arms, you can do waves, kind of sharp, whatever you wanna do, have fun with those arms, all right? And the lyrics on that are, and they all knew what they wanted me to do. Okay, and we're starting, just so you know, a little bit into the very first verse of the song. So not quite at the beginning, but just a few lines into it. All right, so continuing on, after our step snaps, we're gonna do a little sequence with our feet. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be standing on your right foot, and you're gonna be doing all the stuff with your left foot. You're gonna just kick forward. Then you're gonna cross it, just low across your body by bending your knee. Kick it forward again, kick it back, step down, and then with both legs, up, down. Okay, so we go forward, across, forward, back, down, up, down, all right? If it's a little bit tricky, that's okay. We're gonna go over it a few more times. And if you get a little bit off balance, that's okay too, because sometimes it's hard balancing on one leg. All right, so we go forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down. One more time, forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down, a little bit faster, and forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down. Okay, wonderful job. We're gonna move on from there, but feel free to pause the video, go over that a few more times if you still wanna work on it a little bit. That's just fine. Now after that, you're going to take your right leg. After you've done up, down, your right leg's gonna come out, and it's gonna do a little out, in, out, where it's just a low kind of kick out to the side, your knee bends and it goes back out. And then with your arms, they're gonna go straight up, really strong, really straight, big, wide hands. They're gonna go out at the same time as your leg. When your leg comes in, your arms are just gonna bend a little bit, and then they're gonna go up at the same time as your leg. So it's gonna go out, in, out, all right? And then right after that, after you've gone out, in, out, you take the same right leg, you're just gonna kind of step it behind, almost like a little bit of a runner stance. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but out, in, out, back, neutral. And you're just gonna step up in kind of just, neutral position. One time through just from the footwork, we go forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down, kick, in, kick, back, up. Lovely. So I want to talk through it with you guys from the very beginning, and I'll talk you through exactly what we're doing, all right? And we're starting with our sways. And we go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down, kick, in, kick, back, together. Wonderful job so far. I've thrown you into this. I've been teaching you really quickly, but you guys are doing a wonderful job. So I want to try it from the very beginning with music and going through those few steps that we've done. Just so you know, it's a little bit faster than we've been running it, but you guys will get it, no problem. Get ready. Right, left, snap, 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 snap. Forward, cross, forward, back, down, up, down, kick, in, kick, back, together. Phenomenal job, friends. I know that was really quick. It was probably a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for working hard and trying really hard. Now we're gonna move on, and we're starting into the chorus, which has the most excitement, the most energy, and we're really getting into the fun part. So the very first step of the chorus, after you've just come back from here and up, you're gonna just kind of hop into a wide stance, where your left leg is back, your right leg is forward. You just are wide enough so you can bend your knees and you feel very strong where you're standing. You're really connected to the ground. And what you're gonna do is your arms are gonna come down all the way up to the top. And when they reach the top, you're gonna give me a little bit of jazz hands, a little bit of shake if you can. And the momentum of that, of course, the first line is you gotta dig a little deeper. And when we do that, you're gonna kind of jump into it. We're gonna dig like that. You'll really wanna be able to feel that motion. There's kind of a rock of your hips, of your torso, a jump into it as your arms come up. As your arms go down towards the ground, so does your weight, all right? So what you're gonna do after you've dug down and done jazz hands at the top, while your hands are still above your head, we're gonna do 2 claps right after those jazz hands. And so the rhythm of that with the lyrics, so we've gone, you gotta dig a little deeper. So it's almost on the end of the word deeper, deeper, clap. And then the beat right after that, okay? So let's just try that. And we go, you gotta dig a little deeper, okay? So that rhythm can be a little bit tricky, but that's okay. We can practice, you'll hear it in the music. So right after we've done those 2 claps on find out who you are, what we're gonna do with our feet. Well, I'll show you the arms. So your arms come here. It's almost like if you know what suspenders are, you're holding suspenders. Your arms are just kind of close to your chest and they're bent, just like that. And what you're gonna do is you have most of your weight on that forward leg, on that right leg, and your left leg is just gonna come forward. And you're gonna you keep it on the ground, but you're gonna flex your foot, then step backward, step forward, step backward. So all it is, it's kind of like a rock with your hips. I'll show you from the side. So you go forward, back, back. And it's just your left leg moving forward and back. And with that, you can see I have a little bit of a twist in my torso, like in my chest area. So I'm just kind of leaning towards that leg, leaning towards the other leg, that leg, that leg. And this, it can be little when you do it, or you can really exaggerate it. Once you kind of, got a little bit off balance. Yeah, once you get your balance a little bit on that, you can make that bigger. You can make that even more dynamic, okay? So we've just gone, you gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. So that's how that goes. So what we're gonna do right after that, after you've done your last little kick to the back on find out who you are, we're gonna do the same move we did on the first dig a little deeper, just on the opposite side. And so here, you have your right leg in front, your left leg in the back, and you're just gonna kind of jump and switch them. So your left leg is now in the front, your right leg's in the back, okay? You just come here and just jump to switch them. And when you do that, it's gonna be kind of at the same time. It's a little bit quick because we've just gone, find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper, okay? So we've already learned that. It's already in our brains, in our bodies a little bit, but just practice that. Practice going from this last step and jumping into that. Okay? All right, and going on, after we've done the second, you gotta dig a little deeper. It really ain't that far is the next lines, and this part's pretty easy. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of walk in a little circle around yourself. So nothing special, nothing fancy, just in a small circle. And when you do that, you're gonna take your arms like this, bent elbows, floppy wrists, and you're just gonna shake those wrists out. Just like that. And this part is really cool. It's like saying, I don't care what you say about me, I know I'm amazing and you can't take that away from me. You've just gone on the second, you gotta dig a little deeper. It really ain't that far. So what I'd like to do now is go from the top of the chorus and do these about 4 moves that we've done, get them a little bit more solidified in our body, okay? So remember we're starting in, you gotta dig, just like this. Ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8. You gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. It really ain't that far. Nice job. So now that we've done that, how about we try it once again from the beginning with music. Get ready. Wonderful job on the second time through with music. Whew, I'm a little out of breath. I hope you are too. You're getting a good workout from this and a fun workout. So just before I forget to tell you guys, before the music starts or before the part where we start dancing starts, I want you guys to jam a little bit before. Just, don't think too hard about it. You don't necessarily have to put your own choreography together. Just dance, just improv, see what comes out of your body. If it's silly, if it's fun, that's okay. And even if you want to start the music at the very beginning and dance and sing to the time we start dancing, do that too. That's awesome. If you want to have a little more fun with it, try that. Try doing it from the very beginning and just making it up before we start on our sways, all right? So going on, after we've just done our little flicks in the circle, we're going to do a step, and I'm going to show you the legs first, and then we'll talk about the arms. So what we're going to do, make sure that you're not standing this close together, but you're not standing super wide. Just kind of like right under your hips, kind of in alignment. What you're going to do, your knees, they're going to stay here. They're just going to go in, out, and your feet mostly stay in the same place. They may move a little bit. And it's okay if your knees don't all the way touch. Don't hurt yourself. They're just going a little bit in, out, okay? And what your arms are gonna do, they're gonna go out, cross, out, okay? So they start out, they end up crossing, and then they come out again, all right? And we're gonna combine the knees and the arms. Now this step, when you see it for the first time, it looks a little confusing. It looks almost like a magic trick because you're not sure exactly what your arms and legs are doing, but we just broke it down. Your knees out, in, out, and your arms out, cross, and out. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna stick your hands on your knees, and when your knees come together, your arms are gonna cross, and they're gonna cross when your legs come out. When your knees come in, they're gonna come back out, okay? Let's try that one more time. So they start out, knees come in, your arms cross. When your knees go out, your arms stay crossed. When your knees come in, they cross back, and your arms are out again, okay? All right, let's try that just a little bit faster. So you go out, in, out. That's about the speed it's gonna be. Out, in, out, okay? If you need to practice that a little bit, please do it. It's a little bit tricky to get, but once you get it, it'll be super easy. And the lyrics with that are, when you find out who you are, and you're just gonna stand up on after that last one. When you find out who you are, alrighty? Right after that little crazy knee part, and once you find out who you are, on you find out what you need, we're gonna do these they're almost like a little patty cake leg. So your arms just lightly tap your thighs, they cross, and then they tap back. So it's a little bit like this cross we just did, but you tap, 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 and then you're gonna throw your arms up on the fourth beat. And when you do that, you're gonna take your left foot and just kind of kick it back. And this is also not precise, just kind of bend. While you're throwing your arms up, you're throwing your leg back. So you go out, cross, out, up. And then when you put that leg down, you're gonna do this again. Out, cross, out. And this time, you're gonna throw your right leg up with your arms, all right? Let's try that again. So we go out, cross, out, cross, out, up, all right? So going from our little crazy knee cross here, on once you find out who you are, you find out what you need, boom. So the first one kind of goes on the lyrics and the other ones kind of go in the space after the lyrics, but the timing is the same. Once you find out who you are, you find out what you need, boom. Okay? And then we are about at our very last move. Can you believe it? At the end of the chorus, at the end of the dance, last move. I feel like today you guys have learned this specifically Not specifically, especially fast. That's a better word for it. So wonderful job, good on you. So the very last move we have on Blue Skies and Sunshine Guaranteed. You're gonna take your right arm and put it up like this. And these arms are gonna be straight, but your hands are gonna be flexed. So instead of having them flat, you're just gonna bend them at the wrist a little bit, okay? So you're gonna do here and here, put your left arm down on Blue Skies, and then they're gonna cross and Sunshine. They're gonna stay in basically the same wrist position. They're just gonna kind of cross and come back out. Blue Skies and Sunshine, and then on Guaranteed, what we're gonna do. So your arms are like this, in a diagonal this way. You're gonna kind of shift them to the other diagonal. And this part may seem a little bit tricky, but that's okay. And then your arm is gonna come over this, so you've come here, you switch it, so your left arm is up. It comes around in front of your body, and after your right arm has come down, it's just gonna come up right behind, right through to a very strong arm with a wide hand at the top on Guaranteed. So let's go over that slowly. We go Blue Skies and Sunshine Guaranteed. Okay? So let's walk through that from when you find out who you are, from that to this end pose, these last few moves, all right, with lyrics. And we go, when you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. Outstanding job learning this really fast, upbeat song. Now I would like to walk through it slowly from the very beginning, okay? So get ready. All right, we're gonna walk through it slowly from the very beginning to the end, all right? We're getting ready to start on our sways. And we go right, left, snaps, right, left, and front, cross, front, back, down, up, down, kick in, kick, down, together, and dig, a little clap, front, back, and dig, clap, shake it off in a circle, out, cross, out, up, out, cross, out, woo, out, cross, out, woo, out, down, cross, out, swirl around, and up. Now I want to walk through it. I'll be talking through the lyrics. We might go a little bit faster without music, but talking through the lyrics with the steps, alrighty? And getting started from the beginning on And They All Knew What They Wanted. Ready? And they all knew what they wanted me to do. I told them what they needed. Just like I'll be telling you, you gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper, it really ain't that far. Once you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies and sunshine, guaranteed. Friends, we are now going to do it from the very top to the very end with music, all right? We've learned the entire thing, we've practiced it. Now what I want you to do is make sure that you dance before we get into our moves and that you just have fun. I've said it a few times, I'm gonna say it some more, but have fun, smile, just have that joy, have that energy, okay? Everybody, get yourselves ready because we're gonna do it from the top with music.
Don't even matter what you are. They all knew what they wanted me to do. I told them what they needed, just like I be telling you. You gotta dig, find out who you are. You gotta dig, it really ain't that far. When you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Blue skies, sunshine, guaranteed.
All right, friends, thank you all so much for joining me today. As always, this is the part of the video where I give you guys some goals and things to work on as you're getting better at this dance. And today, I actually only have one goal for you today, and that goal is simply for you to have fun. Even though I just taught you guys some specific moves on specific beats and doing them in a certain way, just because of that, I still want you guys to have an emphasis on fun. I don't even want you guys to think about whether or not you're getting this dance down perfectly, if things are exactly on the beat, if you forget something. All of that doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you keep smiling, you keep rocking out, you keep having a good time, and you're enjoying yourself, okay? And along with that, I have something that I want you guys to know. Even though we've just done this kind of fun, silly dance, the message of the song is digging a little bit deeper, finding out who you are, finding out what makes you individual. And I want you guys to just remember that each of you is very unique. You have special things, and you bring things to this world, to the people in your life, in a way that nobody else can do in exactly the same way. And so I hope you guys know that you matter, you're very important, you bring so much good into this world, and I hope you guys have an incredibly wonderful day because you all deserve it. I'll see you next time. Bye.